just a little bit about you personally. That's what
Yes.
folks like to know. Tell me a little bit about how you got interested in playing the clarinet. Is this the only instrument that you've ever played, or did you grow up in a musical family? Just a little bit about you.
Yes.
Okay.
I just started when I was 7 with the piano. And then I saw in my cousin that she was playing the clarinet, so I liked the sound so much. And then I asked my parents, why shouldn't I play this clarinet? So I started with 8 playing the clarinet, and I love the sound. And I started in a band.
In school band? Was it?
It was a band outside the school, so it was fantastic to play straight away with all those people. I started with the 5th clarinet, I think, and then I worked myself up until the 1st clarinet for over years. It was so nice to straight away go into a band and not only play along the clarinet but also play in an ensemble. And for example, this tour reminds me a lot to come to the US the first time, because with this band we went to Boston, and we have been to Rhode Island to play their concerts when I was about 13 or 14.
So that was here to play?
Yes, to play with this band. So it's a nice trip now again to remind me of this tour when I was young.
Is this the first time you've been back since you were 13?
Yes, this is the first time now. So I really like to see all those places. We have been to New York Philharmonic to listen to wonderful clarinetist Mark Nuccio there, and then coincidentally we got tickets free for the main rehearsal with Riccardo Muti in the Chicago Symphony Orchestra, which was really amazing, and to be there in the clarinet section also. And then we went to the US Army to play there, and I just could do a rehearsal with them just to have fun with all that stuff they are playing there. And then we went to the Air Force and do the same. So it was a busy week, and then we had 2 days of relaxing, and now we are here at Troy University, and I'm very glad that Tim invited me to come here and to give all the music and all the excitement about music and doing music to all the students.
What is the excitement of music?
It's just that when I just starting playing an instrument, my clarinet, or when I'm listening to music which suddenly appears, then it's like being in a whole different world for me. It's like, suddenly you are far away from all that busy stuff, from all these options in the real world. You just take a step into another world full of excitement and full of sound, and taking a bath in the sound. That's what I like most. Yes, it's nice. And I hope that I can excite all these people here to give this feeling of going deep into their sounds of their clarinets too. Just to get more connections with your heart and your playing.
What is the sound of the clarinet that's different, that attracted you?
I like the sound. I mean, it does have the most brightest white of tones to play from the woodwinds. It's almost 4 octaves. And then I like this dark sound, which is so warm. And for me, it's the most beautiful sound from the woodwinds. But of course, the flutist would tell you the same with the flute. It's just my personal loving sound from clarinet players, which I love a lot.
Do you play other instruments?
I can play, as I said, the piano, but my main instrument is the clarinet.
You don't play anything like a saxophone or?
No, I don't do it. I have trouble enough with this clarinet.
Now, do you like playing with other instruments, or do you like playing solo?
I like both. I mean, I'm touring lots of times as a solist in front of orchestras, playing Mozart or Weber concerts, but I also play and love to play with other people together, friends, doing chamber music, which is, I think, the most intimate possibility to do music together with other people. And I mean, if you're a good friend to other people, then you can do wonderful music together. I'm looking forward so much to play with Tim here. We're going to play the Mendelssohn duo with 2 clarinets and piano, so it will be lots of fun. Yes.
The clarinet and the piano, they kind of complement each other, do they?
Yes. Yes.
Does the clarinet, do you play it with other instruments? Do you ever play duets with another
I
instrument?
also have an ensemble, because lots of times there's no piano where to play, and so I created a duo with cello and clarinet, which is very nice. I actually at the beginning I didn't think that it could work and that it could sound so good, but it sounds so fantastic with my cellists together from Berlin. So we have lots of stuff doing this too, because lots of times there is no piano.
Right.
So if you have to hire a piano, there's a lot of money. So therefore we say no, we can do the duo, and it's nice.
Oh,
Yes, and we do all kinds of music. I love to play Mozart and Berber, but I also play Piazzolla or some Moon River stuff, something like
do
this.
you do
I
that?
love
Okay.
it. Yes, I'm just doing some crossing over things too.
Oh, you are crossing over.
I like it. Sometimes I do Benny Goodman as well, but
Oh.
I would never say that I can improvise. So this is different from classical music. I just try my best.
Now, how long will you be here?
I will be in the US for 3 weeks. In Troy, I'm staying here for 4 days. We do 2 days masterclass and then a concert, a recital. And then we go ahead to North Carolina, where's the big clarinet festival from Van Doren, who are creating our reeds here. And then we go up to Ohio and meeting at the end of my tour here in the US, Franklin Cohen, who's a very, very well-known clarinet player here in the United States. And then I will go to Costa Rica and to Panama to play with the National Orchestra there. So it's a huge tour of 6 weeks here in all America.
So you said you're going to Costa Rica and where?
Costa Rica and Panama and El Salvador also. And then I'm going back to Germany to have more concerts there. And that's the good thing with my clarinet. I can travel. I love traveling, and by playing and by working on my clarinet, that's nice. I'm very thankful that I can do this. I know that's very special.
And the concert is tomorrow night at
Yes, it's tomorrow. I think it's 7:30. Yeah, and it's here in this hall. So
well, now you've worked with students here.
yes.
What have you found in these kids?
I see that they're excited to play clarinet, and they want to learn. They just have to do one big step ahead to just open themselves and just find their own sound of music. Not just doing what people are telling them to do. Yeah, just find your own activity. I think this is the most important thing, and that's what I saw this morning and this afternoon so far.
What makes your music different?
Sorry?
What makes your music different?
Form?
Well, you said that they have to find their own way. What
Yes.
is your own way?
I think you have to trust a lot in yourself. I mean, I know it because I went to a teacher as well. You are starting doing what the teacher is telling you. That's nice, and that's very good to have this teacher that will guide you. But you also have to find your own personal way of playing and get strong and centered to just do the things you want to express with the music. Not just play only the notes. Everybody can do this, but to give your personal interpretation of this piece is, I think, the most important thing. And this is that you have to connect with your heart and not just play the score as it's written.
Well, I'll be looking forward to maybe getting here tomorrow night.
Yes, come here.
So it's at 7:30. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, now, did you go to college there in Germany? Or?
I studied at various Hochschulen, it's called in Germany. So I studied first of all in a small town in the middle of Germany, and then I went to Austria, and then I came back to another place. And I'm happy now to touring international with my concerts. So
How did that happen?
I mean, it's a lot of work at the computer as well. Lots of network connection and just asking people if they are maybe interested in an exchange. And I do have some agents who call for me in concerts, but at the end, it's you have to stand up daily just to go for your goal all the time. If you don't do it, just don't be afraid of any no, which
Okay,
happened
yeah.
to me also.
Does it happen to you?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes the season is full, or sometimes they just do not want any clarinet, so then you have to try 2 years later.
Okay.
It's just having trust and go forward and do your thing. That's, I think, the most important thing. Come and join us tomorrow.
I'm
It'll be great.
going to try my best
Yes.
to do that.
Okay.
Well, it's so nice to meet you.
Yes, thank you
I'll
very
snap a
much.
picture really
Yes,
quick.
okay.
Want to let's get you alone, or do you want to get Dr. Phillips?
You can turn it on.